Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So in this reading, we're going to talk about the hidden side of Andrew Tate. And we're going to talk about his finances, family, love, and career. Okay? We're going to see what we can pick up on that, the general population doesn't know. So let's delve into his finances. Now, I've done many readings on him, plenty of readings on him, shorts and longs and whatever. And I always get that he doesn't have the money that he portrays to have. It's not real. It's smoke and mirrors. So it'll be interesting to see what card comes out first for his finances. So let's get that card right now. But I already know that it's not good. Okay, Judgment. That's an interesting one, and I like that. Let's clarify it. Let's get another card to clarify that Judgment. Oh, I pulled it. Okay, Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So let's briefly talk about his. Now, I'm not your typical reader, but all right, so we have Judgment that came out about his finances. People passing judgment. People passing judgment on the things that he's done to get his finances. People feel that, well, it's not the most positive of things that he does in order to rake in the money. The money that he does rake in. Okay. But he has a lot of legal issues. But irrespective of his legal issues, he's never had as much money as he portrays. Now, the Queen of Pentacles steps in, and the Queen of Pentacles is just saying that, well, he wants this. He wants to live the life of the Queen of Pentacles in every way, shape, form, and fashion. Because, if you look at this picture, he's always showing himself off. Well, the Queen of Pentacles can be that way. She can be very showy. Everybody look at me. Now, most men don't do that. Most men aren't into that. But which is why he would be coming up as the Queen of Pentacles, as someone who he would like to be. Somebody that is, has wealth and power and stature and attention. Because that's what he wants. Let's pull a money and let's close out his finances with a money and job card. Let's just see what else we can get from that. Let's pull one more card and see what else we can get. Okay, money tree. That's an interesting one. Because, he wants a money tree. He wants a money tree in his backyard. But he's not going to have a money tree. And he's going to continue to be persecuted and his money being drained from him. The money that he actually does have. Not the money that he wishes he would have. Not the money that he wishes he could pull from a money tree. He just doesn't have access to that. Money isn't good. Okay, so let's move on to let's pull some cards on family. Let's use a different deck. Let's get some cards on his family life. And that isn't good either. I get that he barks out orders. He's very I don't think anybody would be surprised that he's quite bossy. Which in and of itself is not a bad thing. I guess the term bossy is derogatory. But that's the word that I get. Demanding might be a better way to describe it, but for him, it's bossy. Okay, so let's get a couple cards for family. Okay, there's one. Okay, the Devil. And two. Moving on to calmer waters. All right. So the family life for him is, let's just deal with the Devil in the room. Because this would, kind of define him. Well, I'll drop the kinda. The Devil is about toxicity. The Devil is someone that ruminates, that, has control issues, has addiction issues, if I'm not in control, then I'm just going to walk away kind of thing. It's all about the Devil. And it's fair to say that everything is about Andrew Tate. Look at the picture of him, right? Look at that picture of him. It's all about him. And he has a snake on his chest. A snake, a devil. He's telling you who he is. It's on full display. So in family life, he's toxic. He's a toxic family member. And when he comes around, people do not care to see him. And that would include his mother. But, he wants to move to calmer waters as it relates to family life. And family would be his child. I believe he has a daughter. His relationships, love relationships aren't good either, but we'll get into that next. But the family life would rather see him moving on to calmer waters. And frankly, when they see him coming, they wish that he would get into this broken down boat that he's in and move on somewhere else. That's how 95% of family feels about him. Why, you may ask? Because he is represented by the devil. Nothing good with the devil in this situation. Okay, let's move on to love. Let's get a card on love and a couple oracle cards, okay? These are going to be his love romantic relationships. So let's see what the story is. It's going to be interesting. Let's see what the story is for Andrew on love. It's not good. It's much like the devil in the family. Okay, 3 of Wands. Let's clarify that. Let's get one more card with that 3 of Wands. He's not focused on love. His focus is not on love. His focus is looking out into that sea for his ships to come in, which aren't going to. Because, he's an awful person. All right, let's clarify that 3 of Wands, and then we'll get into love. We'll pull some oracle cards, too. Okay, death. Yeah, that makes sense. All right. So while he's looking for his ships to come in, looking for the next best thing, looking to replenish the audience that he's lost, because he has definitely lost people. People have come to their senses. So he's looking out. He's not looking at love, because, love is always brings him death. It's endings. They don't last long. All right, let's get a couple oracles on love, and then we'll pull some more oracles. Let's pull one of these. Okay. Well, we have deception, which is what he is. Full stop. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and he's always wearing a false mask. Always. And that's in his love relationships, and that's in his love relationships for people, that follow him, that love him. He's about deception. So his audience, the young men especially, women listen to him too, but by and large it's men. And the young men, and they're usually young, they are being deceived by him all the time. But that'll come out. All right, that one just flew out. And we're going to take it and read it. Okay, it says others' opinions. It doesn't even want to stay in my hand. It's so hot. Others' opinions. I feel bound by my culture and my family's beliefs on how I should live my life. Oh, I'm working towards breaking free from limiting myself based on their beliefs. Okay, well, Andrew, I would recommend that you listen to these people, that you listen to these other opinions, because they really do have your back. But you're not somebody that takes others' opinions. You don't like it. And when someone comes up with a good idea, you will parlay that into your own. You'll make it seem like it's yours. It's your idea. And you'll parlay that into making money. So in other words, you've stolen other people's ideas. Okay, let's get a couple oracles more on this love business. Let's pull 3 oracles. Okay, there's 1, 2, 3. We'll just do it that way. Okay, so we have curse, which is an interesting one. Curse, hex, witchcraft, negative mind. Okay, well, he has a negative mind, and people might say that he lives a cursed life because of everything that's going on in his life and that will continue to go on with his life, and it leaves him feeling hopeless, right? Sinking, despair, falling apart. Secretly, this is what he's doing. He's falling apart. Because, well, he's always in his head. He's always thinking, missing you, craving, desiring. Desiring a better outcome is what he's doing. Okay, let's look at his career. Okay, let's pull a card on his career. Oh my goodness, those two came out. Okay, we'll take those. They just flew out on the table. Doesn't matter. I'll tell the story the way you need. Okay, so we have 4 of Pentacles. And that's holding on tightly. That's stability. Right now he has some semblance of stability. And he'll always have stability in his life, okay? 2 of Pentacles. Well, there's the good and the evil. Well, does he go for the good or does he go for the evil? That's what I get from this, irrespective of what the card represents. This is about him making decisions. Do I go left or do I go right? Do I make the right decision or do I make the wrong decision? Well, I'm guessing that he always makes the wrong decision, and that's not going to change. And then we have the 3 of Pentacles, because people are going to be generous with him. People are going to give. It won't be enough, but they'll give. So, you know, this is about his career. And, you know, he won't make the right choices. He just won't. And his career it has plateaued, is what I get. It's not going to be any better. It's not going to be any worse. If anything, it'll go down. But he'll always be out there trying to make a name for himself, trying to keep himself in the limelight. And he will quickly see all the things that have cursed him, he will feel are things that will help him. He feels now that, well, and has always felt really, but more so now, that bad publicity is good publicity. Sitting in jail, languishing in jail, being brought up on charges, all those things, he believes in his mind that those benefit him. I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. As always, you take good care and we'll talk soon. Bye.